say Chelsea for the camp of Femi Lopez akasa yes Stella agency di ho komo bebre na story ne beto dwano enura no a lot of development and about Femi Lopez and Chelsea nkomodie no na de kan enura story ne ba bonten no so we check enura meeting kakra call so Barcelona so ya about Femi Lopez meeting kakra call na Barcelona mpanyimfo ko hia no enura numre Dekum pokra no according to sources e Barcelona no e propose say o check the kind of amount I did to players bia obi to say Femi Lopez no sa 50 million euros na Chelsea for person o de ba no 50 million euros no e wo fom enti se Barcelona pokra be consider say scanning pokra na Barca angis kakran free Chelsea ho na wo so mo je 70 million euros enu asa story ne ba bonten say after meeting a call so kakra o Barcelona no Deco propose 70 million euros say eno na wo so mutimi je edi free Chelsea for no ho again ena no pay Barcelona training Hansi Flick e copy ho no Femi Lopez copy ho no two parties ni nyina etwetwe nkomo after the training ne training no mo bo ye wie no papa friend say Hansi Flick esa de ato Femi Lopez anim say osre na obehia ne ewo ni team nim oye key player very important player enti amana against san komo no so akoso by ken later say wo ho amedema Barcelona fans Chelsea fans any obi bia who follow this story ni say Stella agency for no represent Femi Lopez no and the three proposals akoma Chelsea three proposals are Stella agency for representing Femi Lopez and the akoma Chelsea ni say one omo catch Chelsea for say Femi Lopez ni betima join Chelsea. I was a Chelsea a guarantee almost starting role. Stella for na catch Chelsea said the first proposal among guarantee Femi Lopez starting role. The tosu mienu major salary boost. Eskana oje wa Barcelona no omun peje mu mfama ne pa. The tosu miensa among man a better chance of making to the World Cup next year. And to when three proposals are ene Stella agency for the Aquacoma Chelsea. The first one a guarantee of starting role. Salary no omun pede mun kosro. And omun making sure say boy ni beja better chance. So be qualify say nyame aduma World Cup no betimi akobi. Where your proposals are a year latest. Medema on Femi Lopez. And sa nyoma miensa na the Aquacoma Chelsea no. Emu mienu ana Chelsea for ni so betimi aye. Baako say ni sika ne de ombetimi ade biaka ho ama no. On say currently Femi Lopez eje 4 million euros e wo Barcelona. On the ba pounds are 3.5 million pounds. Sa 3.5 million pounds no Chelsea ni ebetimi di biaka ho ama na bananim kura baje be 5 6 7 million pounds. Entis kakese na omo pe no Chelsea for aka che Stella for ne so betimi ama ne seska no. Sa opportunity so betimi nya World Cup libia kono. So obenya better chances no Chelsea so guarantee say on betimi ama ne better chances because obenya playing time. Oba Chelsea abo ni di obenya biabo
oba say oba him from one of the from season 9
say proposal no mu
say ya no mo dey market ana enti one will be 2 no 70 million chance to for this boy na boy we obetuma to even Xavi Simons say am fa the Solid Simons ni akra ba Femi Lopez obetuma to Xavi Simons
e be dey pa so the only proposal Chelsea for catch Stella for so muntimi guarantee no e starting position no say Stella for no edi kwahye mu say boy ne beba Chelsea guarantee say obey starter wa Chelsea team Chelsea for aka no to that proposal almost mienu di ombetima ye ni sika no ombetimi di bia ka ho say obenya regular playing time ama na chances so obekọ World Cup no ombetima ma the playing time but to say obey starter ne de because Femi Lopez position Paul Papa ne number 10 ne ye senior man ko pa ma hodia. It has to see a guarantee starting level in the year. And no idea Chelsea for so muntimi guarantee a Stella agency into way and a latest or a Femi Lopez Chelsea and a Barcelona the end. So okay, you heard about see before say transfer in the Berry ye. Oko PM England and when you story be bonting about Kobe Menu to Real Madrid. Kobe Menu to Real Madrid. Rumor be and also follows our story. You didn't come up with periodicists, that's journalists that are mobile Real Madrid Bobuko. Madrid, and your Madrid so mo kope Kobe Menu. na ye say amanfo England onso be kai say enura be to dwa say Dennis Ceballos ni Olympic du Marseille awie me no ka say awie mpokra sa adu ni mpokra no say ye offer anisa enti at the time e be to dwa say Dennis Ceballos any Olympic du Marseille awie a we be move from Real Madrid to Olympic du Marseille no ana England for the press ni sha say omo linki Kobe Manu to Real Madrid bo bokuo no Real Madrid for omo ye close to the club aba abonten say Madrid en consider Kobe Manu agency en fa Kobe Manu nkoma Real Madrid ba manfo na yes a link ni say Kobe Manu to Real Madrid but Real Madrid as a football club en consider Kobe Manu even in Pokra Real Madrid for Pokra say Dennis Ceballos say free bobo ko ni Pokra na omo nyoma dwen say omo ba sign another midfielder Ednaba because the likes of Kamavinga mu nyina wo ho a omo so ebe hia playing time enti Kobe Manu ne Real Madrid no as it stands now no kura bi anim na emom Kobe Manu ene Bayern de ene de ke no kura wom Bayern for monitor Kobe Manu situation no Bayern for official offer nkoma Manchester Bayern ene Kobe Manu ndi nkomo Bayern for concentration so mbenya Nicolas Jackson a striker ba be backup e de ama Hurricane omo hia animanimu ya no anom be consider Kobe Manu enti Bayern for no monitor the situation of Kobe Manu so person of Manchester United Manchester for no so decide say wow with the 45 million pounds ebebe bia no on betima ton Kobe Manu di amount Bayern for no pay a central midfielder say almost central midfielder saka no Pavlovic Kimmich and Leon Goretzka say Pavlovic ni pokre na injury say ha no enti akoka Kimmich and Abrante friend say Leon Goretzka enti Bayern for no decide say omutimi wie Nicolas Jackson deal na and on be consider Kobe Manu Manchester United pay 45 million pounds for Kobe Manu Bayern for monitor Ukopiema Real Madrid for centre backs I will say the first choice at the Alonso about the centre back area Dinhausen. O you need free wa Militao, Rudiger, David Alaba, and Raul Asensio. Until Real Madrid for 5 centre backs and a woman come say David Alaba the fourth choice about pecking order now. Say Dinhausen was throw about pecking order and say Alaba. Rudiger nim say Alaba, Militao nim say Alaba. So 5 centre backs no. David Alaba etoso 5, etoso 4th. Alonso decided say e o mo obema na bebo as a deep setting midfielder. E ho ne so no onkoye regular starter. Na Madrid 4 person mo ton David Alaba kin enra. Fiorentina for the 2-year offer. E the bread Real Madrid say omo pay David Alaba. Na Real Madrid impending for Real Madrid for directors no okay to accept the bid. Omo ka say omo di omo okay say ombeton David Alaba e di ama Fiorentina for ni David Alaba kwetwetwe nkoma Alaba say onko ba bia omo offer ni 2-year contract deal David Alaba say onko na Real Madrid for mu say so okwa financially e be born because oye the second highest paid player or Real Madrid bobuko no 22.5 million euros and oje na fibia Fiorentina for offer de come David Alaba no wa reject sa offer no mamenko Ghana ni Abrante Blaster squad ni mpokro wom Ibrahim Sulemana osi akandema Atlanta Kolapa coach Utado ye ni din kra wom na me no ka say last season an Atlanta for Ecofano from Cagliari 7.5 million euros and on the Abrante friend say Ibrahim Sulemana buy can no buy any playing time aye din kakra dia mano last season kra no bought 308 minutes this season enwa ye din dia mano because role na openo eho ana Mario Pasalechebo eho na Ederson mobo enti Abrante friend say Ibrahim Sulemana Ghana ni Abrante no say obetuma break through Atlanta bobuko no akwa din me no wo ka say 2 clubs aba so mo pa Abrante no Parma ana Cagliari Parma and Cagliari aba say omo pe Ghana ni Abrante Ibrahim Sulemana Nicolas Jackson Chelsea Bayern situation no when the Kenya te home first part in the amaye say Chelsea for so much sky the top strikers bi Nicolas Jackson no onye play ake 21% abo ni bi na eno o kai say no me catch or say Epic Jackson for na kopie mo London Nicolas Jackson agency o ma kopie mo London Chelsea for communicate ama Bayern ana Epic Jackson for say Bayern for ntimi metue scan for permanent deal dia adio metima ya dia boa Bayern na na say Bayern mbetua 10 million pounds ebe ye loan fee na omo dia shame obligation to buy the ebesi bia no okosroba from next season obe sign Nicolas Jackson on a permanent base it is a Bayern for ntimi mbefa Nicolas Jackson say omo betua says ka kese ni say omo sign a permanent Chelsea for say etufo bo omo di ache Bayern kra no loan fee no on betima gi loan na 10 million pounds na obligation to buy Bayern any Chelsea besa twetwe enkomo ene ne akohu de ba akosie. The latest offer from AC Milan for Adrian Rabiot akwa kodu. Adrian Rabiot ye one player Mas Allegri ehia no AC Milan bo bokonim. Now saying there was a small tension between Adrian Rabiot and the head coach of Olympique de Marseille. Emma Veronique ne ma mimpo kra be ka bi bebre. AC Milan for the new offer e de akwa akoma Olympique de Marseille ana Adrian Rabiot. New offer no AC Milan for so mbetua 10 to 50 million euros. No mama Adrian Rabiot salary of 5 million euros. Say omo hwesa branch be accept and answer on accept. Adrian Rabiot ana the highest paid player e Olympique de Marseille. Or this 6.7 million euros. AC Milan forces says can do muntimi ntua. Do mbetimetua na yeso mbetimetua 5 million euros. Say Adrian Rabiot any nje wo Olympique de Marseille. No person return be ye adwuma with Mas Allegri o mema ne 5 million euros. New offer nako. Mas Allegri epe Adrian Rabiot, Luka Modric, Fofana and Loftus-Cheek e wo finfin ho to compete e wo Italian Serie A. New offer nako. Tarek George a Chelsea player. Yabeka ne hun sem bebre se Chelsea person muja ne kwan. Na team ba kwa ne ni abre pa ni AS Roma. AS Roma for e the offer akwa akoma Chelsea. Na ken offer mu de akoma no no. Tarek George no e person move konya playing time. Unso no ye winger. Na Tarek George no obe compete with Pedro Neto, Estevao and Jimmy Gittins. Enti Chelsea for ne person muja abrante ne kwan. AS Roma for latest offer mu de akoma Chelsea for Tarek George no. Almost close to 22 million euros. Na kin 22 million euros no. Omo side ishemu say dache omo AS Roma for ton Tarek Georgia. Chelsea benye mu 30% is eno no sale on clause. Say Roma for say ton Tarek Georgia. Chelsea benye mu 30%. Chelsea decide latest offer no akoma Chelsea. Me no ka say o kai say Leon Bay ekopie mu Roma no akwa kopra. Papa e friend say Gianpiero Gasperini nsi ohia winger because only winger wo ho enti Chelsea latest offer ne de akọ. Na mamema was exclusive na memfa manu ensi.
Okay.
Mame Antoine Semenyo ni ndi ne ho nkomo. We exclusive de bia me di twa to de ma. Okay, say recently na Antoine Semenyo renew the contract with Bournemouth. Our renew the contract 2030. Okay. Your source na no wo Spurs ho. At the time an Spurs in consign Kudus. Thomas Frank office or kwakire say Kudus baby Thomas Frank dey bebo. Okay, sa story no. At the time Kudus ekoye ni photo shooter. Ye nya sa video no sa source no. Ene anope Thomas Frank, technical director of Space, head of performance analyst Mr. Johnson Edema Space, head of recruitment Rob McKinsey, Sam Penyinfowe, and a meeting of course with Thomas Frank office no. Oma discuss a mega offer for Antoine Semenyo. Me ma that exclusive. Yes, enche be ebe do internet ne so. Nipa ma bubo mu di no mo. Yes, na me picture no wo me ha say na okotwa picture na nipa no na say ne ho ba asem pa. Pressure buy.
Oyi free ho ba na omota.
Oyi free bo na say ye man suspension letter nyira.
Oye dey na story.
Oye dey am ya man suspension letter o Tottenham wo ye adwuma o ho na. Mpanyinfo we ena no pa e wo Thomas Frank ne office. Oma discuss about Antoine Semenyo.
Antoine Semenyo.
Yes. Omo he say last hour we know. Say so omo ko play bia ho ana team bia be fa.
Semenyo dey Brendan Johnson e be pra na.
Obetu no.
Eba sa ba bia Semenyo bono. Okay, Semenyo so timi bomb bia kudu si bomb.
The Semenyo left one now effective.
Ba bia Brendan Johnson one.
Yeah, obeyin easy.
Okay. Wow. Na kudu se ne Semenyo. Na komo wins.
Team hwe nano so mo ma Dango Watara ko you see ye be we season 2 players na obi anim say likely so be move na Milos Kekes because that time no not Man U and Liverpool for na April any Antoine Semenyo God that time na enyin say did house and crab ko na enyin say Elias Abanye crab ko ba Semenyo na die ntia ye be a window one corner our extended contract or say ono bomb of one they appreciating or pe baby or kwa on be assured inti Or no setting about those clubs. Bomb of for every man a platform and it's not nine. Now, I've been monitoring Tottenham Hotspur. Me can't some years some to say. Wingers be brave now open. And the quest for Tottenham Hotspur number 10. Actually, my dreams. Number 1, there's a number 10 at Tottenham. Why Thomas Frank and consider Kudus as a number 10? Me, I am a because Tottenham are in the market of Pebereche is in Sanka. He's still searching for number 10. Meanwhile, Kudus is on the team. Kudus is in the team. And if you say Kudus no or 10 wa, he will give Tottenham Hotspur numbers. Because Kudus name will crown up numbers. Or hear numbers. It's my point. They say, instead of going for a winger, now Babeka Brennan Johnson no Kudus no. Tottenham should get Kudus in stand number 10 role, no. Get 2 wingers. Semenyo dear. Ken Premiership no onimbontiasie. Tottenham obeba body ye sempo se deal ni be go through a problem they say bomb of Minyesho. They've sold so many players and it's going to be very difficult honestly. But Kenya bad. The toss will be on them one of our papa miss some the door. So here Ken. The toss will be on say Chelsea for a pressure FIFA for the power. Now I understand them. We a board for any FIFA and some ketwa. Club World Cup. Chelsea insists to say the next Club World Cup we born in 2029. It was such Chelsea year parts as winners or no ever defending champion. There was some year parts. FIFA for I explain it the Chelsea say slots na ya chicha manasa. Inti yanyi fa then yen fanshim. Chelsea insist they need to be parts. And he makes a lot of things. But I see this is the education out of it. Say UEFA for omo prioritize past winners, defending champions. In the UEFA competitions, say Conference League, what year? Automatically you go to the Europa Cup. Europa Cup, what year? Automatically you play in the Champions League. Champions League, what year? Who defend it? Into UEFA priority, defending champions. But FIFA competition, you know, the priority is the host nation. But what I say, into another Club World Cup here, boy, the host nation Inter Miami this year. I think you're trying the Obe hosti. Into slots in your check UEFA for 12 slots. 12 slots, no. Say PH automatically for Barca. Aka 11. 11 no. The next 3 Champions Leagues a day, you know. The Obechi be also automatic slots. Now for Aka 8 and your performance in the Champions League. Chelsea can wait and compete and be part of the 12 ever representing UEFA. But Chelsea says no. Take us there. Yeah, trying UEFA for decision. Sorry, FIFA for decision. They toss to you. Okay. I am surprised. Sir Kwame Mo, Carlo Ancelotti. Yebe season, no, me 400 supporters, 10. 9 of them concluded said Madrid would need a central midfielder. Kwame had the line. Why is it that all of a sudden, Sibayo Sukre fit team in Nimo? Nobody is talking about Madrid going for a central midfielder. Now, Ekwaya to say, Javi and Alonso, he's finding it difficult to convince Florentino Perez. Perez will take his stance at Edding. Sanyasa. Sibayos free one, aka 1 slot. Already, Franco Manstantuando slot na sanso dawo. Inti Madrid with 2 slots. Sekobase Sibayos free one. Madrid be with 2 slots. Or making aye signings. Ask him. Madrid sister na Munko. I don't think I'm tea Kobe Menu then. Kobe Menu them tea me tea ya. Man from Adrian corner say. And now no, utie asama Alonso ka. Sa akwada no we di 18 years and Thiago Pitas no. Ken makohwe ne kakra. Onimbo. Ne ball no 84 Pedri star na be 10 young for na bia. Inti Madrid want to give him chance. Inti Ceballos free wa. Na akwada na ba bishim. But this is where the whole situation is. So what Madrid sees the way are omobo no. Omobo 3 central midfielders. Chouamini and Adagule to say the attack and a double pivot no. And to Chouamini near Adagule near Fede Valverde no operates more of a number 10. Now, about the creativity, Valverde only creative enche adagule. But Valverde echo the name operates more of a number 10 because Samantha air presser, Valverde was the energy to press. In the system of Alonso, the number 10, the main or the basic target for you is to press. Energy, add up to the your first line of pressing. Adagule, obey your creativity, but obey creativity inside. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, na say, Jude Bellingham, Jude Bellingham, no. Also, so the energy to press in terms of Jude Bellingham, ever be the number 10 ho. Let's say Fede Valverde will probably drop. No, not Chouamini a position or whatsoever. Every on there Adagule so be prayer. But what share the like for like Fede Valverde, Jude Bellingham Bahwa on the never be compete for. Michel de Camavinga coach in the area noa. Camavinga no so will probably compete with Adagule there in the deep creative game no. Let's just catch Chouamini. Because Chouamini can direct again replacement or like for like. Our Jabi Alonso system no should be Danny Ceballos. And as I say also try Pitash. And then now training grounds what try David Alaba. Ken, with all due respect, say it's our sense made for this. In Kay okay. But Ken, Usha Madrid born still on one. I think they will still need a central midfielder. Now, it is becoming extremely difficult to convince Papani because next season, Madrid remember the co-pass Abba. Into the co-pass Beka Adagule who was central midfielder. So Madrid do not want to invest again into Sadia. Afi the next 12 months, Pita's chance money more kakra. Nico pass Beka. That is the plan of Florentino Perez. But for Xabi Alonso, Ken, when your central midfielder will pay. Get us to you. Manchester United. I am beginning to get worried. Through Manchester United transfer plans. Ken. And maybe we cried in Yechi. Eric Ten Hag. United invested so much power and believe in him. And money recruitment up to today, United are still suffering. I think it's a lesson to Manchester United. Only David De Gea I dream 1 year. Then the coach comes and tell us to say, David De Gea born no what a chedia but me per goalkeeper or pass it a bobo nibi. Manchester United supported Ten Hag. Ya pamu David De Gea kofa onana by. Also in per Ronaldo. Ronaldo kwa Manchester United were struggling to get a center forward or kofa Wegwart's loan. They supported Ten Hag. And now no Scott McTominay. Okoya, Okofa Manuel Ugarte. I feel say some lessons United should learn in by this time a guide or more idea Ruben Amorim a Senya sir, with what due respect, players na Manchester United I am beginning to get worried. Garnacho 21 years. Anthony 25. Kobe Menu also the coach issue less than 22 years. Ramos Hoylund mo, though he's still struggling, also so around 21, 22 years. These are young boys. Our coach, are falling out. No problem. But I think that the next coach, these players will be important to him. Very useful to the next coach. Because say what an established coach be. And when you move and I will take a decision, say, A, B, C, D players. No problem. What Ruben Amorim is showing us, be anywhere, say, Pape, everything else in Manchester United in the next 2 years. So why are you allowing him to take decisions and dictate for these young guys? I mean, if you say, Manchester United is at the same point, or more boys now, Colonna, 1 or 2, 3 or 3, 4, 5 players, will be important to the team. It looks like the decisions they took by supporting Eric Ten Hag to make some bad decisions, and they need to be very careful. Ken,
okay.
Chame last one, Castle.
Okay.
Femi Lopez, Nkomo Kakrano. Tio, Nkomo na yana, me feel say, Nchemu said they knew it, Tio. Sir, Femi Lopez, every Barcelona wage bill, no swa. The best son, a La Liga squad cost limit. La Liga squad cost limit. LDCP. Our La Liga mbrem. Ensesa 1:1. 1:1 no. Dear Barcelona now me chilm that is the game changer. Game changer no ye VIP gate. Sa VIP seat no say omutimi e pass here Barcelona get today.
Okay.
Inti the arguments that Semenyo Lopez a free wage bill no so a ebe boama ya timia register player for no e flawed because still Semenyo Lopez a free Barcelona wage bill no so na say what the slot number Rooney Bajia say does this make sense? I rather downgrade. Come on, I mean, you didn't what I say. You for the Semenyo Lopez a free wage bill no so. Na Barcelona koto bi to say we are Palmer top players ni bia, but then you say and you boy in free so for us to register those players because those players will be rather an upgrade. But Oma Femi nko now say me they register Rooney Bajia now say me they register Gerard Martina. A downgrade. So the issue is not about let him go for us to register another player. Problem ni na the reality I want to say. Semenyo Lopez na Barcelona fan say obey squad member. Obey squad member no say obi di sika bana sika ni ye okay in the sense 50, 60, 70 million euros for a player who is a squad member. Okay. To Laporta it makes business sense because Laporta feel say Semenyo Lopez kwa woko the machine there will amasiana you get someone who will always replace him. It's in common on yourself go for us to register name sikane bana sikane you okay financially it makes a lot of sense because Barcelona feel say a first level move player na who to the dia and they might affect the coach directly, but truth be told this guy is going to be a squad player no what that sorry no be about 70 million and Barcelona knows very well so conquer anyone Obi. It makes a lot of business sense.
Anyway, Dawson on Semenyo Lopez. My member big so. And I'm not someone solo so bedim komo. And you kotoko about what kesi na Barcelona. Bedim komo kakra ha. Edi achre agenipa mokoto aya abano. Nam yaduma ayo china. Bigi.
Ken the Barcelona Semenyo Lopez Chelsea situation. Sir, we are Barcelona. Football na idea chen obi anim se Barcelona here ska wo wiase and se Barcelona here ska dia sa kwanya ba se wo se Barcelona town player no the yes ska ba be share team nim no the register other players Barcelona would be gladly ready to do that aside eno Barcelona ma player bi akọ player ya ndan dwene da so be free team nim Inigo Martinez they win and say Inigo Martinez ko just because they want to free up space. It shows how desperate a Barcelona team they are. Say they be betting me register certain players in their squad. It's in common I cost on in say deal ne happen team back will be benefiting a be boane pa Barcelona because omo the omo here say sikano. But King, so we Chelsea. Chelsea should save their money probably for other positions and also omo for sikano to. Chelsea in here Semenyo Lopez. Chelsea in here Xavi Simons. And at Chelsea in Garnacho. All these players are mabomudin. Without them, Chelsea team will perform better. I am saying this because Semenyo Lopez numbers as a player last season no only bad. He played 28 games in the Spanish La Liga. Or started 12 pe. Ken or share 6 goals and Omar 5 assists. Into 11 goal contribution. Directly and a branch in the by the numbers in your bad. But Semenyo Lopez now you didn't home common. A position ben over the Chelsea. Or the number 10 position for Chelsea. Number 10 position for Chelsea a untouchable position. Make us say untouchable because a wine able a co-palmer position or no and a bo Chelsea bobo konim. Co-palmer with no disrespect to any other Chelsea player. Says here, he is my best Chelsea player and may assure say other players in Chelsea supporters na ebe jatum because Abrante any numbers for the match Chelsea bobo kono. And numbers was last season consistently almost every game no available. Out of 38 matches in the English Premier League, he played 37 games or started 36. This is the kind of player we are talking about. Oshe 15 goals league and or assist 8 times. That is Cole Palmer. It is a Cole Palmer or one more. Chelsea here play a friend is Fermin Lopez or the number 10 position. In the absence of Cole Palmer, Ken, there are other players almost to be boss our position. No, João Pedro Ababe an instant impact, an instant hit. Our Chelsea Bobo Konem. João Pedro also plays the number 10 position. Eddie Cahill, it's a Kobase Cole Palmer Niho. No more problem and slot in quickly. Chelsea has a good replacement in that position. There is William Estivayu. I'll buy on watch a ball rolling ball. One of the positions of Banyama Kong kind of power, the number 10 position, aside the right wing. It is a player. And found a Copama any one more. Last time, league match on my boy, warm up the Copama player, you with the performance of Estivayu. He eventually won the man of the match award. It is all players when we are in the absence of Copama. I'm going to be a bar. Only a family of person chinchilla is to get Quackofano. So I'm not measured the number 10 position. Now to Xavi Simons, he has a lot of quality. And no crepa. Our bank at Chelsea Bobo Kunebeboa. But advantage of what family of person in the society be left wing. Jamie Sai was a left wing in the Chelsea de Caohana. Jamie Gittens a ball. Pedro Neto ball. These are players of Momodi Mostro. Our Chelsea Bobo Kunemo. So I left wing in Angasa. Omumian will be one of my João Pedro to me boss our position. No. As I saw the match Chelsea. You have Tarek George Grampo free Chelsea Bobo Kunemo. Because some position here occupied. It's all these positions are here can once no. Chelsea were enough quality. I was some positions not between Bomani here. To be in Tina Wutisika. So compare Fermin Lopez. Compare David Simons. Compare Garnacho. The Omo Bayer then was our Chelsea team. They just want to buy for buying sake.
I want you agreed. So Garnacho is top player.
Garnacho. He's a good player. On the left wing, so you better check Pedro Neto.
I said Garnacho, you get it, so you call Garnacho.
One Garnacho. Then why I get into me?
Oh, the last 2 seasons, Garnacho you better check it.
Can last season get his ball or ball Borussia Dortmund? Garnacho and Bobby for Manchester United. Yes. It's been at the entire Chelsea British engine or boss Akano. So baby or failure on a central defense, no goalkeeping department. And one was what this on your baby. Ken Manchester United episode of Colomwani. I didn't never be Holland and 9. So Napoli now. What does Manchester United want?
I don't see you agreed.
Ken Colomwani last season. It was 16 matches in the Serie A. Or she 8 goals and assists back. It's numbers in good, so you team one. But I'm looking at other players from Manchester United. I'm a lot of opportunities. Obi to say Chido Obi Martin.
Yeah,
he was one of the best academy players for Arsenal. And a Manchester United go convince and no fan than the bad team.
You not a person I know be Manchester.
Ken. Oh, Sasko.
Because one said, what you are over to game them, sir. One going to be because
Ken.
Team no struggle. And to be able to the baby. Especially across 119 years.
Yes.
Now United we are doing what the neighbor one we are
yes.
One say we can go more Hamodi and Liverpool team like Yashisha.
Yeah.
Masdoma Arsenal team no Yashisha Obeshima only talent.
Yeah.
United every game be a minute be a there's a pressure. Either say on that form. And now game be 0-0.
Yes.
And now Omupe go.
Yes. Me know we are doing 100%. But the India makers are say Chido Obi Martin needs playing time to progress as a player. So what's the Hoyland performance then ye? Encore. Me expect this Obi to say Chido Obi Martin mo. Ebe climbing up the pecking order ladder. Sesko honum. And until one boka fanaba as the number 9. Who is Sesko free one one? Zagzi ewo honum as a backup. It is also a kofa Colomwani de naba. Then clearly Holland corner or coy no. And fan for today and fan more corner. Okay, then that is why I said the numbers from our last season, they're good. And then there's no doubt about it. But I'm looking at the progression of Chido Obi Martins as a striker. That Manchester United. The 2 senior strikers who now walk back. Makwadani understudy and San Congo for senior striker back on my account. That is Aquadana clearly. On your playing time, meanwhile, when the quality was now, Aquadana and the number. And that is my problem.
One day, this boy, one guy on the super catch up.
Yes.
Obi Martins. Yeah, flat is because no one was in Gumo Hamon.